This is the clip where Rick Scott is on the verge of tears because of you.
Did this today. Hasan Piker, fresh off of his campaign stop with Abdul al-Sayed, tweeted at Randy Fine and said that he's going to be deported to Israel. He's not a dual citizen. In fact, the congressman came on my program a few months ago and addressed these rumors that he had dual citizenship with Israel, Senator. And he actually announced on my program that he was creating legislation to make it illegal for members of Congress to hold dual citizenship.
Bro, it's so funny that like Laura Loomer is, for some weird reason now, like a pivotal person in the administration again. Like she kind of fell out of favor for a little bit, but because Trump is like eating Benjamin Netanyahu's dick right now, all of the agents of Israel are now back. It's crazy. The beard is not helping with the too hot allegations, to be honest. I don't understand. Are you saying that the beard is not hot, or is the beard helping me look hotter?
Citizenship. So it's just blatant Jew hatred. We were told,
bro, if you were ugly, you'd just be the left's Tim Pool. Own your attractive privilege. I mean, dude, I don't think that's appropriate. Like, sure, would I have the same? Would I have the capacity to reach as many people? Probably not. But like, my analysis is very different than Tim Pool for his side. You know, it's kind of frustrating that you're comparing me to a guy who has a who dropped out of fourth grade. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I get it. Yes. Yeah, I'm attractive. Sure. But the f do you mean?
That this is all about criticizing policies of Israel. That's what they said when Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Keith Ellison, Mamdani, and his wife got caught making these ridiculous anti-Jewish comments. We were told that it was criticism of Israel and that they didn't want our taxpayer dollars going to blow people up. You know, not talking about the fact that these people are terrorists. And
they want to kill us.
They want to kill us, and they're openly saying that they want to kill us. Why is it that you think the Senate leadership, and I'm saying this on both sides of the aisle, I haven't even heard John Thune say anything about this. Why is it that none of the Senate leaders, whether it be John Thune or Chuck Schumer, are coming to your defense? Why is it that they haven't issued a statement?
Oh, God. I could actually see Chuck Schumer coming to Rick Scott's defense because he probably is not exactly fond of me. It's disappointing. Dude, is he crying? Is he... Someone said never more leashed.
It's disappointing. I mean, I don't get it. Like, look, if I knew that one of my Senate colleagues, some Republican, said they wanted him to be killed, I'd say something right away because it's wrong, right? So I think everybody that gets themselves in a position, if you're elected, you get position leadership, you need to be vocal. You need to say what's wrong. It is wrong.
The guy went to college for this. He streamed every single day, 10 hours a day while working at TYT. Hasan isn't where he's at because he's hot. TikTok consumers are just incapable and not objectifying everything they consume. I mean, no, my looks obviously play a role in this. This is a part of the package. Like, come on. But yes, I've also put a lot of work into it outside of that.
Wrong. And by the way, Piker and these Michigan Democrats were also caught on camera bragging because they never condemned October 7th. When Hamas murdered, 1,200 Jews? I think, 53 Americans?
Wait, what? Bragging? That was what Laura Loomer said we were saying. That was not. And caught on camera. No, it was my stream. And we were talking about taking a pro-Palestinian position. Yeah, caught on camera and it's a live stream. God, these guys are so stupid, bro. He almost said 9/11. Yeah, that's, God. I do think it's really funny that he's crying on the Laura Loomer show.
So, I mean, these people are insane. They're disgusting. They should never, ever be in office. And if you don't want to call out people that want to kill one of your colleagues, I think that's really disappointing.
The gent that asked earlier whether you changed your communication style based off recent coverage doesn't seem to realize that you've obviously been crafting a very deliberate style for years now. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, all of the highlighted moments that people get me on is when I'm unbelievably weak, okay? I'm angry, I'm passionate, it's an issue that I care about. Someone comes in and says something totally idiotic from a reactionary position. The secret is obviously always utilizing standpoint epistemology to defend some kind of fascist politics. That makes me lose my mind. It truly makes me lose my mind. I get so upset, and then I have a heated moment. A lot of people also think like, oh, you get easily baited, you get easily triggered. It's like, dude, I'm talking for 8 hours every day. You know what I mean? Like, do you know how many times I've probably answered that exact question at that point? 1 million. They also don't understand you've streamed over 21,000 hours on Twitch. They can find 1 or 2 clips where you sound anti-Semitic. Exactly. 21,000 hours I have live streamed on this website. In over 21,000 hours, you can find me saying anything. Like, you can literally clip anything, especially clipped directly out of context. Like the most insincere one, obviously, being the it doesn't matter if rapes happen clip. Like, that one is the most insincere and perhaps most commonly utilized, right? It's just so silly. And we're not even counting freaks who are willing to splice up your words too. Yeah, they do that. No, we want more emotional regulation. I just don't think that there is anyone who could emotionally regulate themselves evenly over the course of 21,000 hours. It's my whole life. That's part of the reason why whenever people are like, well, why aren't you careful with your words? It's like, it's impossible. 21,000 full hours. It's impossible. You're basically demanding I change the format entirely, right? That's it. Sounds like you should take more time off. Sure. But even then, this format requires constant communication, constant interaction. I think it's an unbelievable feat that I have not been, that I haven't been in far more weak moments where I pop off. So that's it. Also, this is a totally separate media environment. Like, this is a totally new media environment. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Like, most people don't have any appetite for this, where they just, they're like, oh, here we go. What am I supposed to do? Get mad at a streamer? The president is literally saying he's going to do a genocide, while also simultaneously blowing up, Iranian civilian facilities. It's so stupid to try to make it seem like it's so stupid to get tuned up by Republicans at a time when the president that they defend unconditionally is saying those things, right? Like, I'm sorry. I think you're a moron if you let yourself get tuned up by Republicans into making wide condemnations about a Twitch streamer on the left. Okay? You're either the biggest dupe of all time, the biggest moron of all time, or you're cynically engaging in it because you don't like that there is this growth of demands for a left flank candidate, demands for a candidate that you consider to have radical politics, but most people consider to have moderate politics. And that's what it is. Yes, the guy on the phone is the single most prolific Medicare fraud committer. Yes, Rick Scott. So this guy cries when you're mean to him. Yeah, exactly. Start packing your bags, Mahmoud. You're going home, says Randy Fine. He's gross. He's a gross, monstrous piece of shit. And ironically, all my enemies are monsters, dude. Straight up. I mean, all of my enemies, all my ops are straight up monsters, whether it be the nation state of Israel or whether it be all of its most loyal servants. They're horrible monsters. Anyway, there was more to it that I wanted to address here. Oh, yeah. I said, we're sending your ass back to Israel to Randy Fine. Okay. Buddy, you're getting deported to Israel, I said to Randy Fine. And then he started crying. I was born in the United States. My parents were born in the United States. Two of my grandparents were born in the United States more than 100 years ago. Neither of the two were born in Israel. I've never even visited Israel until I was in my 30s. Hasan Piker is the child of 2 Turkish Muslims engaged in birth tourism so he could become American. Hasan Piker said America deserved 9/11. If you cared about Medicare fraud, he's campaigned alongside. This is the Democrat Party today. Hasan Piker is a jihadist. He was in his 30s. How come all these 30-year-old men keep getting groomed by Israel? I don't know. But again, it doesn't matter. He even added CNN. Exactly. China is the country that represents everything that I love. If you cared about Medicare fraud, you would kill Rick Scott. This is the country that defeated the USSR. Unfortunately, Hamas is 1,000 times better. Kill them up. Let the streets soak in the red capital's blood in a video game. Americans are 9/11. I do not support the United States of America. Overall, my favorite flag is Hezbollah. Wait, did Randy Fine respond again? He did? I just tweeted at him. That's crazy. What the I said, look how quickly these demonic racist Republicans cry when you retaliate with a fraction of the cruelty they spit out on a daily basis. This is why I always prefer a vulgar person who fights these monsters than someone who'll be civil with them. And then he posted this immediately. Oh my God, I just posted this 3 minutes ago. He's got my replies on. His staff is definitely in here. No, I think he has notifications on. Your jihad is against burgers. Your jihad is against stairs. And Twitter hates you, yet he unites them in defending you. Yeah, no, I mean, these are people who I think hate. These are people who are more reviled than I ever could be. This is why I don't defend you on Twitter, bro. Man, shut your ass up. And you better defend me, okay? What do you mean, this is why I don't defend you on Twitter? Don't be a coward. What are you, afraid of Randy Fine? What's wrong with you? Do you think we'll get back on the moon before China? No. Your jihad is against stairs and sleep apnea, you dumb. That's a good one, right? Trump is about to cut NASA budget by 45%. Bro, in like 290, and even I'm afraid he may try to eat me. Randy Fine eats leftists like hamburgers because you told us not to defend you like a year ago. Yeah, that time has passed. That was over like idiotic nonsense. Okay, this is different. These guys at this point have designed this community as like the magnet for all things left. Okay, these are serious people. I mean, these are politicians. I mean, they're behaving in a deeply unserious manner, but you know, it's gotten to a point where you're not just defending me, you're defending yourself. Time Lord said, attacks against Hasan the Hunter, attacks against the progressive movement were built upon solidarity, but some people seem to think that their personal vendettas against people like Hasan are more important than the cause. It's not grow up and stand for others, not yourselves or ourselves. Like, I didn't choose to be the beacon, okay? Wait, he does have my, oh my God, he literally does have my notifications on. Yeah, deport Randy Fine. On top of this, it feels like I see hundreds of comments on every post about you from ultra left types. Bro, you are dick eating it from everywhere. I know.